Look at that. Car just got 10 years newer. Welcome back to the channel, and we're back to working on the S2000 again, part of the restoration project. As we can see, we've done the soft top already. Still kind of in the process of putting everything back together. As you can see, the plastics and stuff are all lined up here. I'm going to give them a good bath since they're kind of a pain in the ass to reach when they're in the car. I'm going to clean those up before I finally put the interior back together. See, my trunk is still in shambles. I do really like the blue top, but today we're focusing on the last little bit of crustiness aside from the lip not being painted and scratching up the bumper, being loaded on and off the trailer. But we're going to finally do something about these headlights, which actually don't look that bad on camera, but I assure you they're pretty yellow. This one you might be able to see. You kind of see like the clear coats peeling and everything. But we've got new ones over here. I'm looking forward to putting those on because a new set of headlights, new top, make this car look really nice. So let's get started into tearing apart the front end to get the headlights on. Alright, so you're going to start with taking off the 10mm bolts up here, which I already did. I also took off the ones up here so I could pull the whole cowl plate off. Cooling plate. I forget what it's called now at this point, but this cool titanium dealy thing here. And then from there, let me set this guy up here. From there, you're going to want to get the 10s on the sides. So I'll put the camera down and do that. And then on the bottom, your bumper should have a whole bunch of 10mm along the bottom. Mine doesn't because I was working underneath the car not too long ago and I didn't put the plastics back underneath, and I still need to do that. And I need to order a new fender liner as well, so that's what I'm waiting for. So I'm going to order this for the next bit of the restoration project. So let me set the camera down and knock off those last 10mm. And now that all those screws are off, this should just kind of snap out of place. Alright, for the passenger side, I also replaced this bracket. This was part of that June 2020 purchase of parts. So that should have been done a long time ago, but I knew I was going to get headlights, so I just saved it for when they came in. Reason why I did that is because I broke this piece. Taking them out the last time I took the bumper off, so that's why. Now it looks like I need to order a crash bar. I don't remember it being like this. Well, at least this bad. I do remember it kind of being a little punched in, but I'm gonna jump on eBay, see if I can find a Suzuka blue one. Alright, undo the 10-inch here. Now, undo these 10 for the headlight. Alright, you should have 2 over here to undo. I don't, because again, I already knew I was going to get headlights the last time I took a bumper off, so I kind of left everything a little loose. Then you have one for the headlight here, and then one on the bottom side, more or less about here. When I take the headlight out, I'll show you where it is. Just kind of gotta feel around for it. Got that longer extension. And that should be it for headlight bolts. Yep, now you just gotta undo the plugs, which I think can reach most from the top. Alright, a little tough to film because of the spacing in the area, but that's your headlight connector right there. You want to grab the bottom one, pinch it, and then slide it off with a little white tab that's right next to it, right there. Then you can pinch that one and pull it out. The high beam plug is the little blocky one right there. If it'll focus, move my hand out the way. Maybe it won't, but that one right there just slides right back. You pull it out, and then the corner lights you can grab once the headlight's dangling out of the headlight socket. Now we just wiggle the light out of place. This is where we find out if we left any bolts in. I don't think so. It seems to be coming right out. And Those are the two corner lights you can grab. And the other one right there, just counterclockwise. And then if your hands didn't fit in the little hole right there to grab the low beam plug, you can also reach it right now. So I'm gonna take these apart over there, grab the HID ballast off, fish the wires out, grab the low beam bulb and transfer it over to the new one. Alright, we'll start with the Phillips bolts, Phillips screws on the HID ballast. Set those there for now. Gonna just slightly pry it off. It's 20 years of grime on here, assuming they've never been changed. And if so, kudos to Honda or Mitsubishi. Alright. Then we'll start working this harness off. It's a little clip right there. And should be able to pinch the little clip to separate from the harness that's ran inside. Let's see. I don't know how well, but this little white clip right there. Hit it with a flathead. And your HID ballast is free. And then that's the harness we'll have to fish out that connects to the bulb. So for this, you're supposed to have a safety or security T25, but I just grabbed it with a pair of pliers and scoop out the spider guts, and then you gotta slide the little thing that says "Do not open" to open it. So go counterclockwise, and that pops out like so. Set that aside for now. And then there's your HID bulb and the connector for it. So just gonna turn that. That should just come out like that. You're gonna undo the ground strap there. It just pulls right. It just pulls out. It just pulls out. It's alright, little buddy. I have trouble pulling out every now and then too. And then there's a little stud in here you gotta fish the harness off of so it starts to free up. And then should be able to fish it out just like that. Once you get all that junk out of the way, the light bulb is just like any other light bulb. It pulls out like such. Here's the new headlight. Just gonna put the HID bulb in there for safekeeping. Let me undo the hooks first. And there we go. Bulb is in its new home. Alright, let's set that aside for right now. I already got the high beam in on this one. You do have to bend the little tabs a little bit, but that might just be because this is an LED with like a universal mounting base, but regular halogen should just be slide on and it'll work. And now we fish the headlight harness through, or bulb harness. Alright, just want to go down towards the bottom, and it'll work its way towards the hole. In the meantime, you can reattach your ground strap. Reattach your ground strap. Alright. And reconnect the light bulb connector. And that should do it. Flip her around. Find that the harness is moved out of place. Let's just undo that again. There's the ballast plug out. clip goes back into place. That comes out. Just route this around the little nubbins that's in there. Might be easier with a screwdriver if you have bigger hands, which normally I never have that problem, but S2000 every now and then makes me feel like a bigger adult. Alright, that's in place. Connect the ballast back to the bulb. That's one satisfying click. Reseat the weather seal. And realign the mounting holes. Alright. All set, just give it a little hand check just to be sure. All set. All set. Alright, lastly is the cover. Yeah, we just break that? God damn it. Oh well. And so this just goes back like so. Alright, I'm just gonna lube up the seal and then we'll continue this. Just like when he was taking off the headlight, you can put the corner lights in at the same time as the new ones going in. And 1 and 2. Alright, so you can connect the low beam right now. And then the highs I'll do once everything's a little closer. Alright. Peel that. And then carefully work our way into place. And we're in. Grab this 10 real quick. Alright, we got one in there holding it up. And man, does that look good. Oh, the sun glare. Look at that. Brand new. I already did the other side. Man, look at that. Car just got 10 years newer. And plus getting rid of the black rag top that's faded gray and had so many rips. The car looks just so much nicer. So I'm gonna put up the last 10 millimeters, put on the bumper bracket over here, which is off camera. I don't know why I'm pointing to something you can't see. It's fucking stupid. It's just probably got about 10 millimeters to put back. And I am gonna take off the club racer lip. It did break the last time it got on and off the trailer, so I'm gonna get rid of that one and get a new one. And then when the new one comes, I'll get them all painted, because I do have several different lips. And if by some miracle I can find an anniversary bumper, I'll pick that up too. And let me put these 10s on so I can get to cleaning the interior. Alright, so I'll get some pictures with everything. Well, I'll get some shots with everything closed up pretty soon, but man, these new headlights really change the look of your car. And I remember when I got the black housings for the Prelude a long time ago, it was like a brand new car. But this looks so good. I do need to get some more Chasing J's bolts. I thought I had 2 spares, but I used them on the radiator there, so I'll order a couple packs just to have some extras. But let's close this hood, close some doors, and take a look. And there she is with the new lights in, and for a non-OEM part I bought off of Amazon, they look so good. The lenses are clear, the headlights look great, The projectors look the same as OEM. If I notice any real difference with it, I do have 2 sets of S2000 headlights that I was gonna steal a set of projectors from to put into the Prelude as a retrofit. But if these ones are subpar, which they could be since they're not an OEM Honda part, I'll just steal them from my old headlights over there and pop them in, and then I'll do the clear diffusers or side lights. But that's gonna do it for this one. And I'm gonna start cleaning the plastic panels, and nobody really cares to see that stuff, so I'm gonna end it right here, and we'll see you next time.